Welcome to Cadillac Postgame Extra, exclusively on SNY.TV. Monday night, the Mets played their first road game of the year in Philadelphia. They won 4-3, a fascinating game. Let's start with Jacob deGrom. Gave up 2 runs in the first inning through 31 pitches, but gave up nothing after that.
Well, it's one of the reasons that you really appreciate Jacob deGrom, because when he doesn't have his A game, somehow he just toughs it up, competes out there, and got a couple of innings. He needed a huge out to get him through and keep the deficit at 2, and he was able to do that.
I mean, I went out there and was struggling with command early on. I walked the leadoff guy and then ended up walking in a run. I think the main thing was just trying to slow down a little bit and make my pitches when I needed to. And I feel like throughout the game I got better as it went on, but early on I didn't really know where anything was going.
It tells you what kind of stuff he's got. He didn't have command of very much tonight. I mean, didn't have command of his slider. He threw a couple decent breaking balls. His changeup he didn't use very much. You saw him up in the zone a lot. He just battles enough that when he needs to make a pitch, he makes the pitch. And that's why I think he's so good, because you look up, and even the nights, like you say, he's off, he still gets you deep in the game.
You know, it's satisfying to keep the team in there and get a win, but you definitely don't want to have first innings like that all the time. That's not fun. But you know, you're able to battle and, like I said, keep the team in the ball game, and that's the main goal.
It was a 2-2 game in the 8th inning when Edebry Ramos on the mound for the Phillies threw a pitch behind the head of Asdrubal Cabrera, who had homered against Ramos and then flipped his bat last year in a walk-off win at Citi Field. Cabrera wound up walking. Jay Bruce hit his second home run of the game, and the Mets had the lead for good.
You know, we certainly didn't expect it. You know, when you hit a game-winning home run, people react, and as we all know, the game is changing today, where it's a celebration, and so I was surprised by it. It really was.
I think when you hit a home run to win the game, it's not like do something to feel like it was worse, So I mean, I'm just enjoy the home runs, and I think what he do today, that's talking back. If you want to hit somebody, you gotta make sure to throw the ball down, not to the head.
Well, I found it an interesting time to do that for Ramos, but then he walked Cabrera, like you said. And then Larry Boa, who was the acting manager, Pete McKenna, got thrown out, came in to bring Rodriguez out. Bruce was 2 for 2 off him. Now he's 3 for 3 with a bomb.
He threw a slider that I hit foul, and then I took a really terrible swing on the slider. And then I think what kind of changed the at bat is when I took the slider in the dirt and got to really see it and kind of understand that I had more time, and that kind of goes back to letting the game come to me and not trying to do too much, but just try to get the ball up, keep the ball close to me, and just touch it and put it in play.
I know it's there. I mean, you're not an all-star as much as he is to not. It's in there somewhere, and I'm glad it's right now, because we're not swinging the bats as a cumulative team, and I'm glad that he's doing what he's doing, because we certainly need him when he steps up.
Well, I want to be a good player. I want to help this team win. I believe that we have a legitimate chance to win a World Series, and I just want to be kind of one of the pieces to the puzzle. Fortunately, we have a very, very deep team. We have a veteran team who understands what it takes. We prepare every single day, and I think if we just continue to pass the baton, great things are going to happen. And like I said, I think that I have the ability to be a big part of that, and I plan on it.
Addison Reed gave up a home run in the 9th, but got the save for the second straight day, and the Mets are now 4-3 on the year. Matt Harvey pitches Tuesday night. Our coverage begins at 6 o'clock with Cadillac first pitch on SNY. That'll do it for Cadillac Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.